Hi there everyone, and welcome to battle number 3 of the Pokemon World Championships Roulette Tournament. And this is me and my opponent Willow. Here you can see they have some decent Pokemon, unfortunately another Bishop, so that's going to make Sticky Web a problem. And here we have my random Pokemon. So let's see how I did. Here I decide to lead off with Shuckle. I can get up the Stealth Rocks early, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Unfortunately, me and this person actually disconnected a couple of times. The first few times I did go straight for Stealth Rock, and then for Toxic on my second turn. But this time, we ended up going for different moves, and I was able to Toxic his little bird. And I knew he was probably going to switch out here, so I decided to switch out too. I want to try and get rid of this bird as quickly as I can. But yes, he switches out into Thunderous. Not to mention, I do want to get that Toxic off my Shuckle, because he could come in handy considering he has both setup moves. I send in Titania, who of course has the Aromatherapy, but unfortunately we see this Thunderous has Swagger. So that's going to make the game a little more irritating. Hope I don't hit myself in the face. Unfortunately I do. But here I decide to go straight for Aromatherapy anyway. I really want to make my Pokemon nice and healthy. And he switches out into his Mawile. Quite a problem for Titania. She can't handle anything that a Mawile could throw at her. But luckily I do get the Aromatherapy off, so at least Shuckle will be okay. I wasn't sure what he was going to do here. Maybe straight up Fairy move, so I decide... Actually, yeah, probably the Steel move. So I decided to go into Shuckle. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure why I decided to do that. Maybe it was my best defense. I needed to sack off a Pokemon here and bring in one safely. So yep, down goes Shuckle to an Iron Head. Unfortunately, that super high defense does not mean anything without that HP either. So in comes Volcarona. And yeah, lucky for me he does switch out, which enables me to get up a free Quiver Dance. Unfortunately in comes the Thunderous, which we've seen does have priority Swagger, so that could be a problem for me, especially now that I'm not holding a Lumberry anymore. Goes for the Swagger and it does connect. Very unfortunate, but I am +1, so hopefully if I can get an attack off I will be able to take it out. And luckily for me, I do get the Fiery Dance off. I'm already +1, so hopefully it does take the Thunderous out in one hit. No special attack boost, but it'll be okay. In comes the Ludicolo. I'm not too scared. I think I should be able to survive any water attack he wants to throw at me, as long as I don't get confused. Unfortunately for me, I am. So he goes off for Scald, but my Bright Powder comes in handy, making that thing miss. My opponent was pretty sour about that, but this is Pokemon VGC rules almost, just without the double battles. I am able to get a Bug Buzz off, and that does instantly kill that guy. Out comes the bird once again, and I go straight for Fiery Dance. Hopefully I can get a special attack boost and begin sweeping. And I am able to take it down by quite a lot, and my attack is raised. Foul Play shouldn't do too much to me, but it does do more than I expected. He was quite surprised, apparently. He thought that would kill me, but I told him I do have very low special physical attack. I decided to be a bit cheeky, stay in and go for that Giga Drain to get some health back. I am +2, so I figured that would be enough. And he sends out his Canine, which of course is the Mawile. Unfortunately the Sucker Punch does connect, and it is strong enough to take me out. And there is no Flame Body Burn either. Quite a problem. This is a very strong Pokemon. So I send in Burfer here. Hopefully if I put this thing to sleep I won't have to deal with any of its attacks. But of course Hypnosis has terrible accuracy. Luckily with that minimal defense and HP investment, I am able to survive with 2 HP. He goes for Sucker Punch, and I go for Hypnosis again, which luckily this time does connect. Normally I'd like to coil, but no, I need to take this thing out as soon as I can if I can help it. Not to mention, since it does have that priority move, there is a chance it could wake up and move before I do. It does stay asleep on its first turn, and Hydro Pump connects. Hydro Pump does a lot of damage with a critical hit there. And the sleeping Morwell stays asleep for now. Stays asleep once again, and I am able to get another Hydro Pump off, which again connects and takes it out. So down goes the Morwell, and in comes, well, let's get a bit of health restore. All the way down from 2 HP up to 42, that's quite an accomplishment. But out comes the Bishop. Luckily I did not set up Sticky Web, but I believe I should outspeed. I go straight for the coil and he sucker punches. He was actually saying, oh, I've got nothing to worry about here, you won't go for Hypnosis. I wasn't sure why he was saying that, so I ignored him, and I went for Hypnosis anyway. Which of course did connect. He was a bit furious. He was like, what? A psychic move shouldn't affect me, I'm a dark. I was like, well, it's a status move. And yeah, it did connect and put him to sleep. Now I'm +1 in defense and accuracy, and I'm able to go for Hydro Pump without any worries. Does a decent amount of damage, and I'm getting some nice HP back. I just have to hope he stays asleep for his next Sucker Punch, which he does. And I'm able to get the Hydro Pump off once again. I believe I am faster than Bishop usually. Although I am modest and I'm not max. I think I am max speed modest, and maybe that's not enough to outspeed it. In comes Royal Venom. I know this thing should outspeed me, which it does, and is able to one-hit KO me with the Sludge Wave, which happened to be a critical hit. Very unfortunate. I know a Hydro Pump would have taken it out. Quite a worry now, though. I need to find out whether it's scarfed or not. So I send in Leavanny here, and I do find that it is not scarfed. I was debating whether or not to go for knockoff there, because if I'd have knocked off the scarf, that would have been good, since I know Tyranitar would outspeed. But if I hadn't, if I'd knocked off something else or knocked off the Life Orb, that would have been great. But I didn't want to knock off the scarf because I didn't want it to have its range of different attacks. Sludge Wave easily takes out Florges. Now I send in Tyranitar. I have to hope here that he won't be able to one-hit KO me. I know Tyranitar is quite bulky, especially with the sand boosting my special defense. So I actually decide to go for a Dragon Dance here. He's definitely going to outspeed me, but if I'm able to get a Dragon Dance off, I will outspeed him and be stronger. Lucky for me, the Earth Power doesn't kill me, and I am able to get a Dragon Dance off. Boosts that attack and speed. I do outspeed, and now I'm able to go for the Ice Punch, which at this HP range is able to take out. That was a very close battle with my Mega Pokemon saving me at the end. Very good, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed.